Look, Ian Garry, I know you're a superstar and I know you know what you're doing and I know you are going to make executive decisions around your social media and how you approach marketing yourself. But I think you're making an absolutely massive mistake here, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, essentially Twitter, Instagram, everything you can think of, Ian Garry's turned off all of his comments, he's turned off his likes. You essentially can't comment him, and on Twitter, or X now as you call it, he has essentially turned off replies unless you follow him or if it's a private request, okay? First of all, Layla, his wife, runs his social media, and this is just a brand new storyline that's come out. So this is her decision. Ian Garry is fighting in 2 weeks, folks. Bear in mind, so in 2 weeks' time, Ian Garry is fighting in the biggest fight of his life. Let's remember this. So for you to, 2 weeks before the biggest fight of his life, turn off all engagement and all traffic essentially going through his social media, that is so detrimental to his brand and his career and the stock and the money he's going to get out of this. I know realistically it doesn't matter because he's going to go on and he's going to fight, he's going to get paid to fight, but if you're marketing yourself the way Ian Garry is and building a brand and releasing these reels on Instagram, releasing all this stuff that Ian Garry does, you want that traffic, you want people speaking about you. And I know the stuff he's going through right now, he's getting absolutely slaughtered by the media, he's getting slaughtered by the fans. However, turn off your Instagram, and when you need to post. 67% of people that see that Ian Garry's likes are switched off and that his comments are switched off won't follow. That's a stat you can literally get off of Instagram by doing a bit of Googling. You can just Google traffic and how it works. 67% of people that flow through Ian Garry's page, you'll realize, oh shit, I can't comment on this, and there's no engagement on any of these posts. It's literally just photos and videos. You know, you can't see a fan base, you can't see anything. I'm not going to follow this guy because there's no interaction with the profile. That is one of the biggest issues, because essentially when you, okay, I'm gonna sit back and kind of tell you a little bit about the importance of having good, I mean, you all know yourselves. I mean, look at people like Sean O'Malley, Paddy Pimblett, Dylan Danis even, Jake Paul, McGregor. The engagement is massive because people hate them and because people love them. Their comment sections are full, and someone who's handled this extremely well is Paddy Pimblett. Now, Paddy Pimblett came out about his struggles with after his last fight, his mental health, and how everyone was slaughtering him to the point where he doesn't have Instagram or Twitter or anything on his phone. Whenever he wants to post something, he asks someone else to do it. Keeping the engagement up, keeping the likes switched on, the comments switched on, his profile is constantly being shown to new people. Do a bit of Googling. If I'm a fan and I'm like, okay, Ian Garry, let's say he's all this media is happening about him right now, okay, everyone hates him. I'm gonna go to his profile, see what Ian Garry's about, and then realize, oh, this man doesn't even let you comment. He doesn't even let you like share his profile. I'm not gonna follow him. 67% of people, according to Instagram, think like this. And especially if you don't know much about Ian Garry and you're not a fan, having a casual follow you because he likes your social media and sees a community there is such a big part of it. People are coming out essentially saying that this is Layla's doing, Layla's trying to sabotage him, or Layla's not a good social media manager and marketer. I completely agree. Genuinely, if I was sitting back and I was looking at this 2 weeks before the biggest fight of his life, right, so your social media is just off the grid, that's just weird. It's for Layla's benefit, obviously. Like, I mean, Layla's probably justified it to him, like saying it's for her mental health, remember Caroline Flack and all this. And it's just, this is definitely not in Ian Garry's best interests. Delete Instagram off your phone, mate. Don't be... And I love Ian Garry as a fighter and I want him to succeed because I really do support him, and people shouldn't get that confused. I think he's phenomenal, I think he's fantastic, I think he's just what this sport needs. However, this now is detrimental to his career, not in the cage but outside the cage. And maybe he's doing absolutely fine outside the cage, he could be doing absolutely brilliant. It's not in his best interest. This is genuinely what we don't want to be happening, and that it just winds me up so much because it's like, as a fan, the fact that Ian Garry's now fallen into this wee trap of, okay, honey, you're feeling this way, I'll sort it for you. Turn off all my social media stuff. No. Layla, turn off all her stuff. No one cares about following Layla. You know, she's a footballer's wife. You know, like, no one really cares about her. Ian Garry's the athlete. You know, Ian Garry's the one that we all want to follow, and the fact that she runs his social media and the fact that she's decided, okay, I'm going to turn off all engagement with your profile 2 weeks before the biggest fight of his life is crazy. Ian Garry could be posting for the next week and a half loads of different content, loads of stuff with training and stuff, then when it gets to the press conference, no one, this whole situation won't be on the forefront of their mind because he's just getting on with regular life. If Ian Garry and Layla had just left this, it would not be a big deal. It's the fact they responded. It's the fact she went on his Instagram and responded, and it's the fact she compared herself to Caroline Flack. Unbelievable stuff. If they had just left this, it would have gone away. But the fact now they're taking everything into their own hands and liberty with getting rid of all their social media stuff, and it's absolutely bonkers. What do you guys think of it? But before I go any further with this, I just want to say, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the links in the description below, following my other channel and my social medias, along with some of the Fiverr gigs I do, it would massively help me out and massively support me. I'm in Thailand at the moment, that's why I'm not with my usual setup. I'm trying to improve the kind of quality of these videos, regardless of not having my microphone and not having this type of thing, so I really do apologise. It's so annoying for me as well, if you would understand, but there's still more videos coming this week, and I'm filming more later on after I finish my training. Genuinely guys, I can't fathom this situation. It's just mental. MMA situations are just so weird, aren't they? Like, who would have thought Ian Garry's wife wrote a book on how to get a young athlete, and he lives with his ex-husband. It's just mental. It's just absolutely bonkers, and I'm here for it. But look folks, tell me your thoughts. That I just wanted to come on there and say that it is so detrimental, and I just want this tyrant of a lady, she's so, I'm not wanting to be horrible, but from everything I've seen, and I know Ian Garry loves her and I love Ian Garry, but it's just one of these things of, she sounds really just manipulative. And that's allegedly, she sounds it, I don't know her. I'm sure, this is the thing folks, everyone 100% who's slagging Ian Garry off and this and that, if they walked into a room, Layla and Ian, you'd be like, oh my god, it's Layla and Ian Garry. Can I get a photo? And a lot of people have never been in mature enough relationships to understand the dynamic and maybe how they feel behind closed doors. Obviously everything's getting to them and affecting them. The point of this video was me just saying turning off the social media engagement is detrimental to Ian Garry. You know, that's all I'm here to say for this video. You can Google it, 67% of people that go through his profile that typically would follow now won't. You know, so it's just one of those things, and that's why he's been losing followers. He went from 505,000 to 502,000. Now he's actually gone up to 504,000 again. So, you know, maybe I'm just talking shite. I don't know, but thank you folks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.